you know what? I'm actually kind of surprised they even adapted this. Like, to my recollection, I've never really seen many Korean, like, kind of comics or webcomics ever been adapted. I could be completely wrong, but I haven't seen very many. I was kind of surprised they even did Noblesse. I was like, yeah, well, I know Noblesse. That's why I kind of went into the anime like, oh, well, okay. I kind of like it. I mean, I read the first couple of chapters, maybe the first 40 or so, and yeah, I thought, you know, well, might as well go into it. And yeah, was pretty rushed. For 30 minutes, I was like, a lot has happened in 30 minutes for me to even say, god damn it, they took their time. Because, crap, it's not like they've got some kind of random like studio period to even do it. They've got freaking production IG, and they even got the guys who did Tokyo Revelations, Star Mayu, and I think the guy who did the animation for Shampoo did this as well. That's kind of like, you know what? It isn't like they've got some kind of nobody to do it. Still, the animation was freaking fantastic. It's production IG. What do you effing expect? But yeah, the content-wise, they kind of did a bit rush through. I was sitting there at the first. I was like, yeah, it's okay. Like, I'm not seeing very much change. Well, I've seen changes, kind of, but I'm not seeing very much, like, in the way of, well, they're going rushing into this. And it kind of got to the first fight. I was like, Jesus, okay, we're already at first fight. If I'm correct, there's also a series coming out of this as well every single Thursday. Could be wrong, but that's what I read, and apparently Crunchyroll's doing it as well. So, yeah, first time in a long time I've ever seen an anime that's not been behind a paywall that I can actually watch in England. So yeah, happy times. Basically, the story, if I get down the story, centers on a guy called, like, on his vampire called Cadiz. And basically, he wakes up from kind of this very, very long slumber in a coffin, and basically he goes to live a normal life in school. And in that turn, we meet Shinwoo, which is the main character, the guy with the red hair, and he's late for school, but then Cadiz opens the door and he's all like, what the F just happened, mate? What's going on here? And he walks in and sees the guy later on, and yeah. Then we also meet Ika-han, which is his friend. Then we also meet a girl called Yuna, who then both of them save, and then that's how they meet. And then, yeah, it then cuts into the organization trying to hunt him down, basically to find him and the coffin, because the coffin's gone missing. And then we find out he's actually the Noblesse himself. He's basically the ultimate being. And then, yeah, we got a showdown between the organization and Cadiz himself, or I think his name was Rai, they also call him. And yeah, was pretty down, like, whoa, okay, calm down a bit there, might just get a bit into the rushing. But again, it didn't feel like it was boring, it kind of felt like it was kind of going a bit too fast. Like, it was good, I liked it. If they do carry it on, then good for them, because it's actually a pretty good anime. It's just, right now, it just needs to calm down a tiny bit. I mean, I haven't seen many of these being adapted, so I can't say, oh yeah, this is the worst one ever adapted, because I haven't seen very many. Again, I could be wrong, it could be a load if adapted, but I haven't seen many. I've seen different country studios take on anime itself, or manga, but I've never really ever seen anime studios take on anything that's outside of Japan. But I guess you can't imagine Korra, which was done by Studio Period, but that looked completely awful. But yeah, I haven't seen very many, so I can't really judge it and saying, oh yeah, well this compared to this is completely worse. I can't really judge it yet. But what I've seen so far, I kind of like the character designs, I kind of like the animation style, like the mixture of 3D and 2D, because if you want a 3D and 2D done pretty damn great, ask Production IG, they can freaking do it. And I'm guessing they kind of just went to themselves, oh Christ, I haven't done vampire anime in a while, let's do a vampire anime, and basically adapted this. And yeah, again, I can see myself liking it. It's a bit more of a standard flair. A lot of character development didn't really happen in 30 minutes. It was kind of comedic, then it kind of went serious, and it kind of went comedic again and serious again. So it kind of has its juxtapositions here and there. But all round, pretty daijo boo, if I must say myself. But anyway, with all that said, a happy driver. If you want to leave a like, do leave that a bit. If you want to leave a sub, do leave a sub. That's having quite a bit. With all that said, I have been the driver, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.